Welcome to the Basketball Champions League. We are in Strasbourg, France. This is playoffs Group K, and it's the battle between SIG Strasbourg and AEK from Athens. Well, AEK have been taking care of business in the round of 16, but the same cannot be said for SIG, who have lost all three of their games after a great regular season. Things have not worked for them. And AEK, meanwhile, the winners in year two of the competition, just cruising along 2-0. See, Turk Telekom already losing to Nizhny Novgorod in this group. So Nizhny winning earlier today to improve to 3-0, and clearly one of the big success stories. And now AEK attempting to join them at 3-0. Of course, AEK and Nizhny had games postponed due to COVID, so that's why you have the disparity in number of games played. As you look, 3-0 up at the top, Nizhny Novgorod, Turk Telekom now 1-3. AEK at 2-0, and SIG Strasbourg at 0-3. AEK, who will ever forget it when they won the title on home soil, and I think a lot of people expected them, myself included, to win the Final 8 last year. But Oreda San Pablo Burgos beat them in the final. Daryl Macon, Keith Langford, Jonas Maciulis, Dimitrios Katsavelis, Linos Rysakopoulos, Nikos Gikas, Dimitris Moraidis, Dimitris Mavroidis, Matt Lejeski, Nikos Rakvakopoulos, and Kingsley Moses playing for coach Papa Theodorou tonight. And Bonzi Colson, one of the heroes of the season. Well, really all of these guys have been heroes for SIG Strasbourg. They've had a memorable season any way you slice it. They are, we're going to see their roster: Brandon Jefferson, Leo Cavalier, Ike Udino, DeAndre Lansdowne, Esame Mium, Jason Chimbald, Jaromir Bohacic, Clement Frisch, Jean-Baptiste Ismail, Ishmael Wainwright, Giannis Moran, Bonzi Colson playing for Lassie Tuovi, his first season as the head coach. So it really looks unlikely for SIG Strasbourg to win. Remember, you got to finish in the top two. And that would be a big ask for SIG Strasbourg, who 0-3. So they have to win just to maintain a sliver of hope and to join Tofaş there. Excuse me, Turk Telekom also at 1-3. Keith Langford, Macon, Maciulis. If there's one thing that this team has, it's quality, it's experience. From top to bottom, Gikas.
21, Dimitrios Moretis. 22, captain Dimitrios Mavroidis. 24,
Lejeski, one of the premier shooters in Europe.
27, Nikolaos
Rakvakopoulos and Kingsley Moses coming out. Obviously, the COVID safety guidelines not allowing fans, preventing these arenas from being full. There have been some cases where you've had limited attendance. Brandon Jefferson has had some big moments this season, and Cavalier, who just does all the dirty work, hustling, floor burns, rebounding. Lansdowne, a real spark coming off the bench for this team. Mium hasn't gotten that many minutes, but clearly a big-time player for the future. Jaromir Bohacic, Czech international. Mael comes out. Gritty guard. Ish Wainwright, the Uganda international. Yanis Moran. And Bonzi Colson. And Coach Tuovi there goes to shake hands, or fist bump anyway, with Papa Theodorou. So the fabulous Finn, part of that national team coaching staff that's led by Henrik Detman in Finland, taking on Papa Theodorou, who has held the reins of some of Greece's youth teams. As we look at these teams and you look at the results in the round of 16, again, Ike has been one of the convincing teams. I'll talk about that in a second. The referees, Saverio Lanzarini in the middle there, Radimir Vojinovic from Montenegro, and starting 5 for Ike will be Langford, Katsivelis, Brissikopoulos, Rodkavopoulos, and Moses. Failed to mention the name of the Latvian referee, Gatis Salins. Meanwhile, Ilias Papatheodorou, the head coach. Jefferson, Bahacic, Wainwright, Moran, and Colson in the starting 5 for Strasbourg, who are coached by Lassi Tuovi. So Ike have won against Kirk Telecom 74-65 in the round of 16, and also against SIG back on March 16th, so just a week ago. And here they are getting ready to do it again. They beat SIG last week 77-68. So these teams do know each other well. SIG, meanwhile, have lost to Turk Telecom in the round of 16, 83-76. They've lost to Nizhny Novgorod, 73-68, and of course to Ike last week, 77-68.
Open, if you cannot play, hit Yannis, weak side action and roll.
So quite simply, Strasbourg are out of contention for a place in the Final 8 if they lose. And they didn't have a very good weekend. They lost in the quarterfinals of the French Cup to JD Dijon, 83-63. Ike won their game over Heracles Thessaloniki at home, 197. When they got Daryl Makin's buzzer-beating 3. And Keith Langford had 28 points in that game. Macon finished with 19. So these two teams have played each other 5 times in the history of the Basketball Champions League. 2 wins apiece and 1 draw. Well, good evening, folks, from Strasbourg, France. This is the Basketball Champions League round of 16 game between SIG Strasbourg and AEK from Athens. And SIG Strasbourg feeding the low post, and Bonzi Colson going up and getting the first 2 points of the game. He'll get a trip to the line as well. If he catches it that close to the basket, you don't have much hope. So Rokopoulos with the foul, and Bonzi Colson with a 3-point play. Rokopoulos out on the perimeter. Puts it up and tries to get all 3 points back. He does not. Colson rebounds it. Hands it off to Jefferson. And once again, Bonzi Colson has it. Gets it to Wainwright, who now gives it to Jaromir Bohacic. Jefferson, the point guard, gets it to drop. And a foul called. So the foul was on Jefferson. Nice stroke by Jefferson. He'll be happy to see that ball fall through the hoop here at the start of the game. Now missing was Linos Resikopoulos. And the drive and free throws coming for Bonzi Colson. Foul on Resikopoulos. So Bonzi Colson off to a fast start tonight. 4 points, including perfect 2 of 2 at the line. So now 3 of 3 at the line. And Bonzi Colson doing the business. Resikopoulos, that's good. Well, it's been a good player for AEK. Resikopoulos, formerly of PAOK. Bohacic to Wainwright, who scores from close in. And now the turnover. Bonzi Colson over to Jefferson. Bohacic inside it goes. Bonzi Colson, little turnaround. And then a foul in the backcourt called on Ish Wainwright. So Moses goes out, and Jonas Mačiulis, one of the top Lithuanian players, really, for, you go back to Eurobasket 2007, when he played for his country in Spain. And they finished third, qualify for the Olympics. Ristikopoulos, a little turnaround after the feed from Langford. Colson rebounds and runs, gets it to Jefferson. And Bohacic able to pass it before falling out of bounds. Explodes, gets blocked, gets it back. And Bohacic puts it up and in. It's a great start by SIG as they look to stay alive, but how about that? Tough drive by Ristikopoulos, but are they going to count it? Yes, they are. That is called taking the ball to the basket strong. I don't know why Bonzi Colson is arguing if he's saying the foul is not him. Oh, so it wasn't on Colson, it was on Giannis Moran. That's what he's saying. I think they can review that. And certainly if he gets into foul trouble, that'll be a factor unless they change it. Wainwright. And he's fouled as he gets close to the rim. And another foul, Ristikopoulos. Wainwright gets them both to drop. Casavelis brings it forward. And now another foul on Colson. So they're calling it very tight. It would appear Bonzi Colson has to go out of the game. I think he's still smarting from that first foul. And now another foul has been called, so free throws for Ike. Well, arguably the two most important players. And you can see why Wainwright reacted the way that he did. Langford went down, got the foul called. Two most important players are Wainwright, I would think, and Bonzi Colson. And they both are on the bench now with two fouls they picked up in the first 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Brzeski checks into the game. Keep an eye on him when Ike have the basketball. Dead-eyed shooter. Leo Cavalier checked into the game as well. And now another foul called on Ike on Machulis. Well, that was a clear foul, clear push on Machulis. I'm not sure why he was complaining about that one. Shot clock winding down, and the foul, or the block, Civelis. Machulis takes on Bohacic and banks it in. The veteran. Oh, nice turn from Yanis Moran. Boy, that was big time. Midway through the first quarter. Machulis thought about it. Lejeski. Langford rebounds the miss. Turns in the lane and gets it to drop. Now the dump, and Cavalier not able to catch it. So SIG will inbound it with 8 seconds on the clock. Ike Udino is going to come into the game now for Yanis Moran. Bohacic gets it back. Shot clock winding down. Steps back and off the back of the iron. And the rebound back to Strasbourg. DeAndre Lansdowne also in the game, number 8 for Strasbourg. Jefferson. And he is fouled by Civelis. So 2 free throws coming for Strasbourg. So coming in for Katsivelis is Dimitris Moraitis. And Jefferson makes both to take it back to a 5-point lead once again. Machulis on the low block. And this time doesn't get it to drop. Jefferson. Oh, nice alley-oop pass to Cavalier. Leo Cavalier. And now the drive and this good strong rebound by Udino. Bohacic hands it back off to Udino. Now in the corner, Jefferson. That's good. Another 3-pointer. And Papa Theodoro decides to call timeout and reset defensively. 22-12, Strasbourg on top in this must-win game for them to keep their hopes alive.
First offense, guys. Jonas, the first offense. We play 4-5 side. Jonas, Moraitis, Matt. Otherwise, it's a top pick and roll for Matt. Wait, this is the first offense. Second offense, we play 2. Second offense, we play 2. Okay, second offense, don't fight.
Well, it's been a very slow start for Ike. And Strasbourg, perhaps the defense is not making life difficult on them, and they're just able to get some easy looks. Look at this. Jefferson with the clean catch and makes the open 3. Now Lejeski catches it down low, passes it back outside. Langford. Miles, Jean-Baptiste Miles checked into the game. Boy, if Ike knows if they win tonight, they go to 3-0. They at Nizhny would be almost within touching distance of spots in the Final 8. Moraitis, Lejeski back to Moraitis for 3. Good! That's why he's one of those promising talents, just about to start delivering big time in Greece. And good strong drive by Ike Udino. So he earns a trip to the free throw line. Ike Udino makes the first free throw. And Strasbourg extend the lead back to 8 points. And the second as well. And you can't help but think that if Ike upped the intensity some on defense, it's going to get a little bit more complicated for SIG Strasbourg. Remember, SIG right now without both Wainwright and Bonzi Colson, both players on the bench with 2 fouls. Moraitis shaking and baking and has the ball knocked out of his hands by Brandon Jefferson. So good aggressive play by Moraitis. But the ball was knocked away. He's got a nice burst of speed, doesn't he? Papa Theodoro, I'm not sure if he's appealing for a foul for some contact. Cavalier gets his way down low and goes right hard at Machulis, who's claiming he was hooked. Make it. Hands it off to Moses, who then gives it to Lejeski. Beautiful basketball. Oh, nice spin by DeAndre Lansdowne, but he doesn't get it to go. He gets it back, however, and then misses yet again. He kind of flicked the ball up there rather than shooting it. Macon doesn't make the bacon that time. And then Lejeski can't save it in bounds before he goes out of bounds. Now gets it to Cavalier, gets it back. Now Udino trapped, passes it, tries to the open man. They get it to Lansdowne. Now Jefferson, shot clock winding down, goes off 1 foot and gets it to go. Well, I thought maybe he waited too long and should have taken the 3, but in the end he gets his basket. But now foul called in the backcourt. I don't think Lassi Tuovi could be any happier with how this game has gone, and that's probably with Bonzi Colson and Wainwright on the bench with 2 fouls each. I mean, would he accept that knowing he could have an 11-point lead at this stage? Make it 10 now. So Moraitis gets to the line after the foul in the backcourt. And sinks one of the 2 free throws. So Strasbourg will try to hold it for 1 shot. Cavalier, no, he's not going to hold it for 1 shot. He's going to take it, and he's going to make it. The lead now 13 points. And Macon does not get it off in time. Wow. I'm sure Ike, they got to ratchet up the intensity a little bit, but full credit to SIG. Russikopoulos got one to drop. But it's interesting with Jefferson dishing it down low, the alley-oop to Cavalier. SIG Strasbourg have had 7 of their 10 players score points already. And 5 players have scored for Ike. Second quarter underway here in Strasbourg, who were 0-3 in the round of 16, but leading 2-0 Ike 31-18. Macon. Moses gets down low, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play. It's drives like that that get him called the King. Kingsley Moses has a chance for a 3-point play. And he does indeed convert it to trim the deficit back to 10. Three-point shot, air ball. Lejeski passes out of trouble. Now Macon. And Macon drives in, misses. Moses on the rebound. Nope, not in time. And Jefferson sneaks up ahead and gets the breakaway, but he misses. Moritas gets it to Machulis. So he gets the trip to the free throw line. So Udino now joins the players on the bench with 2 fouls. And Yanis Moran comes back into the game, who did well earlier in the contest. Where Jefferson wishes he could have that back. You see the frustration of missing that shot. Just 1 of 2. So it's a 9-point lead. Mayo guarded closely by Moritas. Moritas takes it away. A bounce pass to Lejeski. They hustle down. And the block came after the ball went off the glass. See, Lejeski went up, and they called Moses, I guess, over the back. So timeout on the court.
Second, and we get the free throws, 9 in the first quarter, or we get the quality shot. Now we're shooting at 5 seconds or turning it over. It's nice and fun, but it doesn't count against a better team like this. You need to be patient and disciplined. Outside, and get it after, so the Jaromir is here. Trey cut through. JB plays the ball screen, Leo, Giannis, and when it goes, Jaromir make the screen, loop around, and Giannis will screen Jaromir up. Over there, let's go.
So this is coming in over, just checking the official scoring, what the call was. Okay, so yeah, they did call that goal interference. So the basket was good, and it's 31-24. All right, trailed by 13. Now they've cut it to 7. Bohacic gets it to go from 3-point range. Give the assist to Jean-Baptiste Maille. Now quick pass to Lejeski. Other end to Lansdowne, and there the hustle. That's where Cavalier comes into play. He gets down and scores with the putback to take it back up to 8. The SIG lead. Macon rattles out. Now quickly to Maille. He gets the pass over to Bohacic in the right corner. Macon again from downtown. This time he is indeed making some bacon. Three threes have fallen for each team. The first 3 points from Macon. He'd missed his first 4 shots, but now he's on the board. Bohacic takes it strong, passes it back outside to Lansdowne. So Cavalier fouled. And here again is Bohacic. He passes it over to Cavalier, who misses from the left corner. Probably not his strong suit. Did hit one earlier. Langford, well rested. Time to go to work. And he gets a three-point play opportunity. That is Langford taking on Yanis Moran, the center, and just going right at him. Five-point lead, but again, a chance. And Bohacic, oh, and there is Colson getting swatted by Moses. And Macon misses. Now quickly, Colson with a hop, skip, and a jump across midcourt. Colson. And nobody boxes out Moran. Yanis Moran cleans up the mess. Gets the putback. Did you see Keith Langford break Bohacic's ankles last week, as they say? Left him for dead. And all Bohacic did was praise Langford after that in the social media, saying he liked it. There he was fouling Langford, having a little laugh. Here he goes again. See if he's going to break some ankles this time. Langford this time goes up, and nobody boxes out. Machulis scores with the putback. And Bohacic's pass was telegraphed, and Moses goes in for the dunk, uncontested. The deficit now just 3 points for Ike. That was Bohacic's mistake, big time. Just it's like so obvious he was making that pass, and Moses, all he had to do was just step in, and he was cruising in for an easy two. So Tuovi telling his guys to show a little bit more patience on offense. Of course, Ike now picking up their defense. Yanis Moran. And it goes outside. Mail hits the jumper. Good hands from Mile. Shot clock winding down, making again, drives in, doesn't get it off in time. Former Arkansas standout. It felt like you almost knew he wasn't going to get that off in time. 25 years of age. Spent some time in the NBA. Also the D-League. And down it goes again, talking about patience and perseverance. And 2 trips in a row now, SIG Strasbourg have done what their coach instructed, and they have come up with easy points. And now Yanis Moran knocks it away, but Moses gets it back now. He's going to go right at Moran. And gets to the drop. Moran outside the mail. Wainwright right at the elbow and drills it in. Langford puts it up, little jump stop, and flying in again was Moses. He's been a beast on the boards. Colson. Nice sweet turnaround on the baseline. And a block called by Mail, who's been tough as nails tonight. And he's going to go out. Good work from the guys coming off the bench tonight for SIG Strasbourg. So Macon now goes back to the free throw line. And it's just kind of a little bit of a frustrating night so far for Ike. They can't quite get it to work. Macon misses that free throw. Remember, he missed that free throw. He missed. He took a shot late in the shot clock a minute ago. Didn't beat it, and now Ike almost turned it over. But they keep it. Machulis has it. 7 on the shot clock. He's got to hurry. Is he aware? He has to launch it, and he just grazes the front of the rim. And a new 14 for Ike. And good defense from Udino. Reaches up, comes up with a steal. Get it to the corner, and Jefferson hits the three-pointer. And the lead goes back to 11 points for Strasbourg. Timeout, Ike.
Down, guys, take your position, gentlemen. Take your position. It's without screen, without possible. Without screen. Good job. Here, Kasim. Here is Gikas. Here is Bo. Entry pass here to the 5. Here is Kid. We play L side. We play L side. Stay here, guys. We play L side. 5 ball. Get the screen. Nico, you go for a high low. For a hand drop. You go for a hand drop with Kid. Go. Pick and roll and Nico is the player back. We play L side. L side. Okay.
Well, that was the steal from Udino, who gets it to Wainwright, who then passed to Jefferson for the open 3. Gikas checks in. Also got Savelis back into the game. Final 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the first half. Strasbourg on course for 100 at this rate. They've got 50. And Langford just kind of dances his way into the lane and scores with that famous left hand of his. Colson goes to work on Jonas Machulis, now decides to pass it back out. Behind the back pass. A little bit of French pastry here in Strasbourg. Colson, tough shot. Oh, nice rebound and run. Gikas maybe should have held that one up a little bit. Lansdowne goes behind his back. Yeah, good call. A little bit of reach and some body at the end on Gikas. Hacek, meanwhile, checks back into the game. 1:13 to go in this first half, and Colson with those 2 fouls takes a seat. Doesn't want to pick up third. Also Wainwright out of the game now. Tough finish down low from Lansdowne. Oh, DeAndre. Gikas goes to his right. Hands off to Langford. Shaking and baking time. There he goes. He gets fouled as he goes up. And earns the trip to the line. So Lansdowne picks up the foul. Looks like he might have gotten a face full of head from Keith Langford there. Maybe clattered heads a little bit. And Langford again misses his second free throw of the night, but Moses has been so active. He gets the ball back, gets it to Langford, who puts it up, and it's a 4-point trip down the floor. Great work on the boards from Moses. And Cavalier saves it in bounds, but it goes back to Ike, who now have the last shot. Final seconds ticking off the clock, and Pat Savelis, that will not count if it goes. So on balance, probably 7 points The difference is what you would say it should be. SIG Strasbourg have been better. And AEK have 20 minutes to turn this thing around. At the start of the game, but we haven't seen him much since. He hasn't played in the second quarter. But for Strasbourg, they've had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players score tonight. So they've done well. Sharing the basketball, getting some open looks. There have been times when AEK have been tough, but here you go. This is a Cavalier, again, stepping up to the plate, playing very well tonight. 9 points, 4 rebounds in just 12 minutes. Macon, you feel like might be the guy that has to get going for this AEK team. And there's just been a couple of times where it seems like it's the play hasn't happened fast enough for him. Moses has been terrific, really, with his hustle, especially on the boards. Remember him back in the day with Antwerp? Of course, he and Macon were teammates at Arkansas. Jefferson, that was a big shot, that three-pointer from the corner. And you never get tired of watching Keith Langford. So with that in mind, let's watch some Keith Langford. 3 of 6 inside the arc. 12 points, 4 of 7 overall from
as they head into half-time. First of all, they need a stop here, but that's difficult with such a good pass from Casey Shepherd. And in the end, the last touch came off a Telecom hand by the looks of it.
Boschek pulls up and he passes it in and thrown down! Big time by Yanis Morin.
Here comes a double team now, so another turnover now. Willis comes up with it, it's a 3-on-2. Willis goes all the way. Whoa, my lord! Well, Derek Willis went in with a monster jam.
The final 8. What a bounce pass and what a block. Chrissy Kopolis hustling back, did not give up on the play.
Comes up on screen now, looking for options. This baseline that spins around. What a play. Oh, baby! Well, he kissed that one off the glass. A Cooper Cell going to work. They try another perimeter shot. They don't get it, and now they can push this one in transition. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my Lord. A rejection by Gaspano, making the effort. I mean, it looked like it was going to be beautiful fast break basketball, but the rejection.
And oh, beautiful passing, and look at the dunk. Goodness gracious, that's got to be one of the plays of the game from Vef Riga. Excellent patience.
And they throw it long. What a pass! All the way. The length of the court, and Sek Henry, the recipient.
Good defensive possession, but great ball movement. Kicks it back out. Look at this, Casey Shepherd. Shepherd back in. Oh, what a team play that is. One of the team plays of the week, no doubt.
There's 12 seconds between game and shot clock. Lamford, he just puts the defense on his backside. And that is Jaromir Boschek, who is no slouch. And that is a wonderful bit of individual offensive play.
pass to Bonsi. And Yannis goes full speed to Jaromir's left hand. So then we have here Brandon and Issue Reed. I prefer that when Jaromir takes the lane, we have Bonsi behind. Yannis roll, Issue cut like fake or sack, and B, do fade so Jaromir gets it here.
Hey, we gotta be aggressive.
Don't forget the main shooter placement. We don't want to play baskets all the time, so flash so that you take the baseline.
After you stay, you relax. If it's not a pass here for him, you ask the ball for a high low. Okay, perfect. And then we play flash 4-2. And then we play flash.
20 minutes out there, let's go! 1, 2, 3, high!
Well, Mauraitis has looked pretty good tonight, hasn't he? Maciulis has been pretty tough tonight as well for Ike. But in some cases, they just seem to be running in place. They start to do well and then make a mistake, and Strasbourg capitalize and go down and score. I mean, 52 points is way too many to give up in a half. Well, second half action underway here. Ike trailing by 7 points to SIG Strasbourg. Ish Wainwright in the game, comes out and misses with his first attempt. And Maciulis rebounds it, hands it off to Mauraitis. And they get an easy one with Maciulis down low. Colson loses it as he spins. So far, not so good for Strasbourg here at the start of the third quarter. And Langford had his pass batted away. Now Jefferson goes in and does a great job of holding up to make sure he gets the contact, and then tried to score when he got the contact. Watch this. First of all, credit to Yannis Moran for blocking the ball. Well, Langford was looking, he's appealing to the referee to say that Jefferson kind of slowed down and threw his elbow into him. So Langford loses that battle. And Jefferson, meanwhile, just keeps pouring in the points. He's got 14. And crucially, Strasbourg have not missed a free throw all night. 11 of 11. Maciulis dishes to Mosley, who can't, or Moses rather, who can't get it, can't control it, and it goes out of bounds. Now Mauraitis picks up Jefferson full court. Jefferson gets it across midcourt. Plenty of time. Dangerous pass. Moran now to Wainwright. Bonzi Colson drives in. Oh, and there for the follow was Yannis Moran. He has been good value tonight, folks. Yannis Moran with 4 rebounds and a steal to go with his 6 points. Now Moses turns, and was that a pass or a shot? Nevertheless, Rissikopoulos couldn't do anything with it. So Yannis Moran now has 8 points after that last basket. Bohacic goes in, misses the layup. And a foul called on Ike. Bohacic how does he miss this shot? He's got to make that one in his sleep. So that foul called on Bohacic. So turns it back over. Moraitis gets to the baseline, whips it inside to Moses. Passes it back outside to Machulis for three. And maybe the shot was blocked a little bit. Colson. Jefferson again for three. That time it rattles out. Colson able to get the offensive board. Now Moran. Colson for three. Well, Bonzi Colson didn't really get a chance to play as much as he wanted in that first half. And here he is showing what he can do in the second. The three-pointer takes it back to a double-digit lead. And again, he just is like a machine. He catches it. Look, his hands are already up. And then he releases it, just like Mike Bray used to work with him in Notre Dame. A full 10 centimeters behind the arc.
We play L-side, but we play L-side. If first action is a regular L-side, or after the handoff, you set the screen, they play aggressive, and you slip here. Second action hit is L-side team. Second action is a team situation. And again, then you go for it. L-side, L-side.
So that last basket takes Bonzi Colson to 10 points. And that was Moran getting his 7th and 8th points with the putback jam. It's been an uphill struggle tonight. Yanis Moran this time batting it out of bounds. Good anticipation. Jeski in the game and bounce it to Moraitis. Langford is behind his back, puts it up from the arc. And Moran with the rebound, or Bonzi Colson with the rebound. No, excuse me, I was right. Yanis Moran with the rebound. Now Ish Wainwright into the corner to Bohacic. Bonzi Colson, same spot. Not the same result, but that is another putback jam for Yanis Moran. Boy, whatever he had for breakfast today, he needs to continue doing that because he has been an animal on the boards. Rissicopoulos catches it down low. Goes a little short jump hook, follows up his miss, gets it back, puts it up again, still won't go. Moran with the rebound to Jefferson, spins to get away. And Lassi Tuovi wants the unsportsmanlike called on Moraitis. And they might go have a look at it. So Ike will be having a nervous wait. Let's listen to the referees. This is Moran with his second putback dunk.
So we would like to review the last play. There was a foul and a chance for a sportsmanlike foul, please. Yeah, so here he has no chance to play the ball, so the contact is on the torso, impeding the progression on a transition. So for me, it's criteria C3 and unsportsmanlike foul. Okay, C. So okay, good. Thank you. You go.
So Saverio Lanzarini says it's clear for him. He was hitting him in the torso with no chance to get the ball, so it's an unsportsmanlike foul. And his colleague agreed. So Macon comes in, Moritas goes out. And Jefferson with a chance to give his team the biggest lead of the game, and he has. And another one, and they'll get possession as well. So 16 points to lead for Strasbourg over AEK. Of course, Pinar Karšiaka led Hapoel Holon earlier tonight by 16, and we know what happened there. Hapoel Holon came back and won it. The shot clock winding down, the drive and the follow. Quick rebound, pass up to Lejeski. AEK playing a little bit faster, Hryssikopoulos. And Wainwright rebounds to miss. Yeah, Hapoel Holon trailed by 16 earlier tonight, and their big game of 2-1 teams at Pinar Karšiaka, and came back and won that one right at the end. Bohacic gets blocked by Hryssikopoulos. So the rule is, did he step out of bounds? Yes, he did. Unfortunate for AEK and for Hryssikopoulos. Colson goes out, and Lansdowne comes back in. I've always been a fan of Hryssikopoulos. Got so much potential. Sometimes he shows it. Sometimes he doesn't, but I think he's gotten better. Shot clock winding down. And offensive foul called. On AEK Udino. Yep, just a little bit of a clash with Macon. Lejeski. Hryssikopoulos at the top of the key. It's good. So he can drive, he can score from with little jump hooks. He can step outside and hit the three-pointers. I mean, he really does have, you know, he appears to have everything. Here's a nice drive and tough move by Ish Wainwright. Macon gets it to Hryssikopoulos again, and he banks it in. I mean, he handles it well for a big fella. With the kiss. Bohacic, nope. Hasn't been on his game offensively tonight, Bohacic. Macon. Oh, great drive down the lane. 13 minutes, 27 seconds remain, and AEK close to within 11 points. Lassi Tuovi calls timeout for Strasbourg.
Hey, we start to get slow, they put overhit. Hey. Hey, calm down now. If you start to hurt your own team here, keep positive. But now we play too slow. They put the overheat, so we need to get few passes and to attack. Let's go chest. Let's go chest. So that here, after that, when Jaromir goes, Leo is here. Attack left. DK, you roll. JP, you cut. And Trey's there. You cut to screen him open on the last second when Jaromir tries. He can roll. Leo leave. Normal chest. Let's go.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Stay positive, Coach Toivonen says. But really, Rissikopoulos was causing problems. He's got 9 points now. We saw him hit the 3. We saw him score on the drive. We saw him score with the jump hook. The one player that really hasn't looked for his shot tonight has been Matt Lejeski. I mean, if it were up to me, I would give him the green light and say, you get space, you put it up. And that's always a possibility. Bohacek over to Cavalier, gets it to go. Boy, how terrific has he been? Cavalier. And he beat Rissikopoulos on the dribble. So 3-point play. Opportunity for Cavalier. And he gets it to go. And Rissikopoulos has 3 fouls. And Strasbourg, meanwhile, continue to make free throws. They haven't missed all night long. The lead goes back to 13 points. They're 14 of 14 at the line. Langford gets it to drop. It's got to be your worst nightmare as a defender, having to guard Keith Langford. Sleepless nights. Bohacek drives in, forces his way in. Good rebound by Macon. Got it over to Machulis back in the game. He hands it off to Langford. He gets swatted by Cavalier. Careful, Cavalier. Don't taunt him. Uh-oh. I don't think that went unnoticed. Watch this. I don't think he taunted him, but I think he just kind of stared at him. I don't think Langford needs any extra incentive. Oh, beautiful by Macon, but he misses. A little hesitation, step back. Jet. Oh boy, DeAndre Lansdowne for 3. And now the lead back to 15 points. Lejeski, look for your shot, my man. Rissikopoulos has it. Gets inside. Follows up his miss, and he hands it off. And Lejeski, I don't think, was ready for that pass. Definitely not turning on all cylinders Ike tonight, offensively. Nor defensively, for that matter. Now the dump to Colson. Oh, this time he gets swatted by Rissikopoulos. And Lejeski also hemmed him in, but then they turn it right back over, and it's going to lead to a wide open dunk for Bonzi Colson. Biggest lead of the night, 17 points for Strasbourg. And now the pass intercepted by Mail. And Macon reaches in and looks like he may have caught something in the face from Mail. Hopefully he's okay. Mail's going to get a check on him, make sure he's all right. And I think Lanzarini wants to see if maybe Mail committed an unsportsmanlike.
We would like to review the last action. We check if it's unsportsmanlike foul, normal foul, as we call it. Yeah, so in this case, he's trying to play the ball, but he missed it. It's a bit late, yes, and then there is a kind of exaggeration by the two players due to the nature of the contact, but he's trying to play the ball with the right arm, so it's normal foul. Right? Yes, personal foul.
We start with 24 seconds from the backcourt.
Yes, yes. Thank you. So, normal foul.
Yeah, just a normal foul. But to be honest, the way that Macon was going down, you thought maybe there was, but they actually called the foul on Macon, so they had to review whether or not that was in a sportsmanlike on Macon. And Macon saying, did you review and see me get hit? But the replay looked like there was nothing that Mail did that was wrong. So it would have been inadvertent. Mail just playfully shoved Macon away. Jean-Baptiste Mail. Now the pass, and it goes through the hands of Leo Cavalier. Rogvakopoulos going to inbound the basketball. Making guarded up near midcourt and fouled. Macon from Little Rock, Arkansas. Gets his feet wet, goes for the shot, but no joy. And now Bonzi Colson tries to pick the basketball up, and he throws off of Machulis. And I think Bonzi Colson was out of bounds, and then he came back in after the pass and was not allowed to do that, and he called it. Well spotted by the referee. Watch this. Is he still out of bounds? Yeah, he was already. He was not. He was still out of bounds when he left his feet. Who would want to be a referee? I mean, you're never going to please 100% of the people. Oh boy, what a drive, Langford, but he took it early, and it's going to leave a chance. Colson for three. Well, who knows? Maybe that last basket for Ike will be a part of a comeback. As it is, they're trailing 73-58 to SIG Strasbourg at the end of three. Those 14 made free throws are big. And if anything, it just kind of shows the focus that this SIG Strasbourg team has tonight, it seems. They've come ready. Well, give it up to Giannis Moran tonight, doing all the kinds of things that you want from your big fella. Blocking shots, scoring with putbacks, making passes here. And Giannis Moran has, thus far, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, plus 23 efficiency. I mean, he is, without a doubt, the most valuable player tonight, statistically anyway, for SIG Strasbourg and in the game. So if you're listening, write it down. Giannis Moran through 3 quarters, is the best player on the court tonight for SIG Strasbourg. Kind of doing it quietly. Kingsley Moses with 17 efficiency, 11 points, 4 rebounds. Let's hope Moran gets his double-double tonight. He's 2 rebounds shy. He's also perfect from the floor. Of course, he's been scoring with putbacks and dunks. Jefferson's been good tonight as well. He's 14 efficiency, but he's got 6 more points than Moran, but Moran's got the 8 rebounds. And Moran's actually got 2 more assists than Jefferson. That's how good he's been. Fourth quarter underway here in Strasbourg, France. AEK Athens in some trouble, down 15. Are we going to see a comeback? Rissakopoulos goes down hard. Mayo brings it up. Oh, they get it down low to Coulson. And he's fouled going up by Rissakopoulos. Rissakopoulos got down the floor, but he was a little slow getting up. But if he gets up a little bit faster, maybe Coulson doesn't have that clean look down low to catch the basketball. But Rissakopoulos complaining that he didn't get a foul called at the other end. Coulson makes both. Now Langford, he's going to like this matchup against Wainwright, but the double team, he passes out to Rogvakopoulos. Now he gets it back. Ooh. And I don't think he got it off in time. Yes, he did. Cavalier rebounds it, hands it off to Lansdowne. Quick pass to Coulson. So a nice deuce. And the lead has ballooned to 19 points. Look at Cavalier, he's loving it. Well, taking nothing away from SIG Strasbourg tonight. But from the very beginning, AEK just did not seem ready. And the technical foul is well called on Papa Theodoro. Probably more out of frustration than anything else. And the lead grows to 20, its largest of the night. But you know, remember this, SIG Strasbourg scored 31 points in the first quarter. What does that tell you about your team being ready to play, especially defensively? And now Macon asking where a foul was, and now another technical foul, I think, has been called. For complaining. So they called a charge on Macon. Watch this. Yep, I think so. I think they were there. But he said Cavalier drew the charge, who was a little bit slower getting into position, whereas Coulson was there, swinging his arms. You're not going to win that argument, Macon. You might as well just be quiet. I mean, the referee's going to listen to the complaint and try to understand and take some of the steam out of the. Okay, so it's a technical on the bench. So somebody said something from the bench. So Coulson goes back to the line. And it just really has gone from bad to worse for Ike. Colson now with 18 points. Well, as much firepower as they've got on the court, it's not over yet for Ike, trust me. But if SIG Strasbourg, they would almost have to implode at this stage not to win. Lansdowne takes some contact. Now Rissikopoulos, quick pass to Macon. Here he is in the open floor. Feels the foul, and it was called on Mail. Gameday goes out. Lansdowne goes out. I think of the quality as Jefferson comes back in. The qualities. One of the qualities that you like from Mail being out there for Strasbourg is he is a no-nonsense, tough as nails defender. Oh, beautiful shot from Rissikopoulos. He started the game, but we haven't seen that much of him. Back to an 18-point deficit facing Ike. Jefferson. Shot clock winding down. And there is Langford. Look at the hustle from Langford. So the shot clock violation gives it over to Ike. And the first thing you think about with Langford is you think about his scoring, his myriad of ways of scoring, his dribbling. But how about that? Look at that hustle. This is what separates the good players from the great players. He's a great player. He's diving on the floor for the loose ball. Look at this. Pump fake. Machulis over to Macon. Knocked away. Rissikopoulos. Will it be two in a row? No, it will not. But Macon there, putting it in and bringing home the bacon. And he goes to the line now for a three-point play. Let's see if he can make the free throw this time. Well, I suppose Macon was due some good fortune here, but he did a great job being in there. And yeah, I don't think Wainwright has any right to complain there. That's a foul. Macon now 7 points, but he's missed both of his free throws. And he does indeed get it to drop. The three-point play. He goes to 8 points, and Lassie Tuovi knows this isn't over. Not in 100 years is it over. Now Langford reaches around, knocks it out of Mail's hands and out of bounds, but 17 seconds now on the shot clock. So again, we talk about Langford, his offense, but what have we been talking about Langford here in the last minute? We've been talking about his defense. Well, game getting a little bit physical here. There's Giannis Moran back in the game. Takes the contact. Just call him the MVP tonight, folks. Just put him on your All-Star 5 of the week. He has been electric. He's got 12 points. He steps in and commits the foul. I think what's promising about Moran is that he is, oh boy, hope there's no injury here for Mail. What's promising about Moran is he's showing some confidence when he gets the ball in his hands. He is not hesitating. Langford, short, long rebound, and Machulis couldn't, or Rugvakopoulos couldn't quite control it. Now Jefferson. Bohacic. Check that out. And the check puts it up and in. It's been a relatively quiet night for him. Macon gets it on the baseline. And good hustle Machulis, but he saves it to Bohacic, who hands it off to Jefferson. And that was a mistake by Macon. Bohacic, everybody in the world knew the bounce pass was coming, and yet Bohacic was able to make it with precision. And it was a wonderful finish that time by Lansdowne, who missed a layup earlier tonight. Well, look. Timeout, Ike.
Regular offense, okay. Regular offense. Right. Regular offense. We play two sides. We play two sides. This is the player who receives the ball. Here. Here. This is the ball. You go for a screen. Right, you are a second player here. Serve the ball back. Now is the top pick and roll here. Player, and man is the player back. He set the side one. Side one. Okay, you play the ball back. Okay, let's go.
There's Bohacic just feeling Rugvakopoulos on his side, getting all the way in and scoring. Three-point shot, long. And I think never in my wildest dreams did I anticipate Strasbourg being up 21 points with 5.5 minutes remaining. And Moran with another pass. Just call him the complete player tonight. He is filling up the stat sheet. Giannis Moran. Four fouls on Wainwright. Remember, he and Bonzi Colson picked up 2 fouls each in the first 3.5 minutes and were on the bench. And at that point, you thought maybe Ike, despite trailing, had actually claimed an early victory, but everybody that came in to play for SIG has really been up to it tonight. They've been on the same page. I mean, maybe the stakes were higher for them tonight. Their concentration was higher. Look at this. Look at Mail. You know, it's been a frustrating round of 16 for SIG. It's not like they've been getting blown out by teams. They've lost some tough ones. And now they are on the cusp of beating one of the best teams in the competition, you would think, by 20+ points. Oh, look at Mail with a little Euro step into the lane. 89-64. Moses. Now Moritas. And Langford with the offensive rebound and putback. I don't think it's going to come down to it, but obviously if Strasbourg can hold on to this big win, you know, they would have a better head-to-head with Ike. But again, Ike, they have 2 wins already. One of them against the SIG Strasbourg team. But this is definitely breathing some life into Turk Telekom and both SIG Strasbourg. Ike could have taken a giant step towards the Final 8 with a win tonight. But if they don't turn this thing around here late at the end, they will drop to 2-1. And then really it's going to come down to how Nizhny played the rest of the way, and you know, and Turk Telekom, how do they figure into this? They've been disappointing in the round of 16 despite opening with a win. Little shaking and baking, and for about the 3rd time tonight, Ike not able to get the shot off in time. Papa Theodoro, his team just has not been at the races tonight. It has been a combination of SIG Strasbourg being ready and determined, and Ike, I think, starting slow and just never really getting the engine hot. Udino over to Wainwright. 2:45 remaining. 21 points, the lead for Strasbourg. Bounce pass, and Kingsley Moses fouled. So Langford takes a seat. Moses makes the free throw, and Langford is thinking, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now the pass up ahead, and another easy one. They go to 91 points, but that lands down a layup. And next week, it'll be Nizhny hosting Ike. So one of those 2 teams is going to lose, and that will put a lot of. Okay, so that'll be a makeup game. That's right, because they had that game postponed. Then the following week, Nizhny will be at home. So next week, Nizhny will be at home to SIG Strasbourg, and Ike will take on Turk Telekom. Lejeski slides to his left. Where's this been all night? If you don't mind my asking, where has that been? Lejeski quite possibly has the biggest, arguably, one of the biggest reputations, being an excellent jump shooter. Doesn't seem like they've run too much for him tonight.
I tell you now, you will be happy. I don't care, 25 or something, win 20. I just tell you that we know the score, so it's better to win 20 than 19. Win 20. Nothing great. Jaron goes out baseline. So when Trey comes up.
So Ike won the game last week, 77-68 over SIG Strasbourg. Brissakopoulos had 15 points. Jean-Baptiste Mail, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And Yanis Moran had 6 points, 4 rebounds. Ish Wainwright, Bonzi Colson was not able to play. So he was obviously a big absentee last week. And of course, Ish Wainwright missed the first game against Turk Telecom. Lands down. Jefferson. Yeah, that was the COVID protocol game when he couldn't play. And another miss, 18 points the difference. You'd heard Tuovi, he wants to see a win of 20 or more. Colson, baseline, can't get it to drop. Mosley on the baseline, final seconds ticking off the clock. And does not get it to go. Another chance. The dish. Colson holds his ground, misses. There's Moran, but it's going to be Jefferson. And Brissakopoulos hits it out of bounds. Well, they're going to get their margin of victory. And I wonder if they might just inbound it here and let it go. Colson, like, where's the foul on Hatzivelis? Look at this, right here. Well, they definitely want to get this play, don't they? You never know. It could be a three-way tie as well, four-way tie. So points differential is crucial in all these games. So you could feasibly, you could definitely have 4 teams with the same record. At which point goal differential would come into play. And you could also have a situation where they're head-to-head with, could you have a three-way tie? I'm not sure at this stage. But anyway, definitely goal differential is the reason why he's calling the timeout. They want to get something. So 7.9 seconds. And they do not get it. The ball goes out of bounds. Well, interesting to see if that ever comes home to cost them. Failure to get that extra 2 points, because they also had a layup. And now there's 6.3 seconds left for Ike to get another basket. Oh, and they're not going to allow it. They do get up the shot right at the end. I wouldn't have counted. Well, at the end of the day, there was only one team in it tonight, folks. One team showed up with its best, and that was SIG Strasbourg. They have romped to a 91-73 victory to stay in the hunt for a spot in the final 8. And Ike now have made their path just a little bit harder. They dropped to 2-1. Remember, you got to finish in the top 2. Nizhny Novgorod right now are 3-0. And SIG Strasbourg with Lassi Tuovi, certainly they're going to fight until the end, and they'll see where that takes them. They win it 91-73 over Ike.
Merci à tous et à toutes. Bonne fin de soirée, bonne semaine et à très bientôt. Victoire de la SIG Strasbourg face à l'AEK sur le score de 91-73 pour le match 4 de la Basketball Champions League.
Well, certainly my player of the game was Yanis Moran. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, a block and a steal, plus 25 efficiency. He was definitely, but it was a team effort. And, you know, you had guys like Cavalier with 12 points, 5 rebounds. Obviously, the usual cast of characters. Jefferson, 18 points. Bonzi Colson, 18 points. Strasbourg shot 26 of 47 inside the arc. Each team had 7 threes. But look at the free throws. 18 of 18. That tells me Strasbourg came tonight focused and ready. I mean, that was just one big indication. They out-rebounded Ike, more assists than Ike. Just all in all, they were the better team. Colson, Jefferson each with 18. Cavalier again with 12, but also Yanis Moran had 12 points. And Yanis Moran was, without a doubt, Yanis Moran was the pick of the players tonight. There's 2 of his points on a putback. And that was Moran with a block. Here he is getting the assist to Colson. Strasbourg passing it around nicely. That was Moran with another putback dunk. There's Akopoulos drilling it from downtown. Wainwright with the drive. Just on tonight's evidence, Ike, they need to work on the desire department. They need to be ready, and they have to understand what's at stake, because they need to be a little bit more ruthless in their approach, and they were not tonight. But you got to give SIG Strasbourg credit because they were definitely ruthless. They had the killer instinct. Everybody, every member of that team did. Lansdowne, Cavalier, Mail, Rogvakopoulos was okay. A couple threes tonight for him. Moses was really good in the first half. Macon needs to bring more to the table for this Ike team. Bohacic didn't force anything, did well. Machulis was solid in the first half. Look at Bohacic with that bounce pass. Yeah, if SIG Strasbourg do not end up advancing, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, they've had a good season regardless, and again, they've had some tough losses. You know, they didn't have both Ish Wainwright and Bonzi Colson in 2 of their games in this round of 16, and had they, well, things might have been a little bit different. But I think on balance, as a club, they seem to have taken a step forward this year in the Basketball Champions League. And a lot of the credit goes obviously to the players, but also to the coaching staff, which is led by Lassi Tuovi. So Nizhny up top at 3-0. Ike now 2-1, and some life being breathed into the campaigns of Turk Telekom and SIG Strasbourg. Turk Telekom on top of SIG since they won the first meeting between the teams. Thanks for watching, everybody.